Hi, honey.
Hi.
Just talked to your grandma. She and Johnny are pulling out all stops for your party.
Well, I don't want them to put themselves to any trouble.
It's fun for them. Bet your reporter's notepad they outdance every one of you kids.
Well, you've got yourself a bet.
No good movies on television?
I really couldn't tell you. I haven't checked.
I think we should have a talk about relationships.
What do you want to know?
Very funny. As you know, I'm not very good at this, so you have to help me.
Daddy, listen, the last thing I need right now is a lecture on birds and the bees.
I know that, and I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about feelings.
What kind of feelings?
Oh, the kind of feelings that we all have at a certain time in our lives. Now, I remember when I was your age, I was confused about so many things.
I can't imagine you're confused about anything.
Well, I was, believe me. I'm still not sure about a lot of things. But I'm old enough so when I look back, I can see where I could have used some help along the way.
Well, about what in particular?
Okay, well, let's take the question of how you handle yourself when you're attracted to someone.
How do you handle yourself?
Well, my situation's a little different. I'm a lot older than you are.
Oh, I could see that one coming straight up Fifth Avenue. Okay, well, we're talking about handling yourselves.
Okay, now, Ryan, you are at a stage of your life where you have to think very carefully before you do something. Because decisions that you make now will affect you the rest of your life. Now take sex, for instance.
Dad, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for work.
Ryan, you have 45 more minutes.
Well, they're gonna show some new things at the hospital.
Honey, this is nothing to be embarrassed about.
Dad, I'm not embarrassed. Look, I know everything I'm gonna have to know, so don't worry about me.
Ryan?
Bye, Dad.
Thank you, Mr. Reynolds, for coming. But please sit down.
Thank you.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes, I'll have a little black coffee, please.
Good. Here.
Thank you. I hope you weren't upset by the undue stress we caused you at the bank last week.
Oh, forget about last week, Mr. Reynolds. I want to talk to you about the future.
Yes.
I was very impressed by the way you handled my late husband's will. So much so that I'm considering transferring my account to your bank so that you can supervise my financial affairs personally.
Well, that's certainly good news.
Well, I'm sure my account will be one of the largest your bank will handle. However, before we make matters formal, shall I say, I must ask you for one small favor.
Of course, anything.
Yes. You see, the envelope in the safe deposit box is from my husband, as you know. And I guess it is of a personal nature. Now, I don't want the family's personal matters made known to the public.
It's against the law to tamper with that letter, Madame de Bujac.
Mr. Reynolds, it is such a small matter. Nobody would know the difference if the contents of the envelope were replaced with some minor tidbits of business. And I promise you that we could arrange things so that you would not be implicated at all.
Madame,
Why don't I give you some time to think about it, hmm? You will tell me within a day or so, hmm? Mr. Reynolds, in making your decision, just consider what a small price the letter would be in exchange for the prestige you'll have of handling the de Bujac fortune.
Can't believe this. Did you see this? Take a look.
It's fuzzy.
It's fuzzy. Well, you can make out that it's a person. You can make out that it's Sidney's murderer.
Yeah, but you can't see anything. You can't even tell if it's a man or a
I
woman.
knew that somebody got onto that terrace.
Siobhan, what do you got there? Nothing. I might as well throw it out and start all over again.
Talking about? This is it, NASA.
NASA?
Yes, NASA. They can take a portion of the negative and they can make it sharper. They can highlight details by using various colors. I mean, the department does it all the time.
Wait, whoa. You don't want to do that just yet. I mean, what if that's Max in that picture?
Well, it's not Max. It's obvious.
How do you know? You don't want that in the wrong hands.
All right, I will give the negative to Kenny, and he will send it along with the department order.
There's leaks in that department, Siobhan. Look, if that picture gets into the person's hands, you know, who was... Boy, that could ruin your whole chance of solving this case. You better play it safe.
Okay.
You better do everything yourself.
Okay.
Then, if you want, go to the police.
All right. I mean, after all, everything is depending upon one little negative. So I'll just call my friend. I'll just call my friend in NASA. And with any luck, within a few days, we'll find out who that murderer is.